Good morning, Ms. Tabora. How's jail?
No.
¿Cómo está la cárcel?
How's jail?
¿Cómo es la cárcel?
Fea.
Good. You now have picked up another DWI while you're on bond for DWI. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used.
Notice how the judge immediately reads the Miranda rights? This isn't just protocol. It's a legal safeguard to protect the defendant from self-incrimination. But here's the kicker. She's already on bond for a previous DWI. That raises the stakes big time. What do you think? Should repeat offenders get a second chance, or is it time for zero tolerance?
On and in park, and asleep at the wheel. When the defendant finally woke up after multiple attempts, the officers observed glassy eyes, constricted pupils, an odor of an alcoholic beverage, and swaying, as well as multiple open and closed alcoholic containers in the vehicle, and spilled alcohol in the front.
Alcohol in the car while she's driving?
Yes, Your Honor. He's not the only occupant.
Señoría, ella no era
The
la
defendant admitted to consuming alcohol prior to operating the vehicle. Standard field sobriety has been conducted. HGN 2 out of 6. Walk and turn 4 out of 8. In the one leg stand.
Paro de una pierna. But not too fast, man.
Yes.
Thanks.
2 out of 4.
Dos de cuatro pisos, el paro de una pierna.
DIC was read,
Se leyó.
and the defendant consented to breath.
Consentimiento previo.
The results were .162 and .156.
Thank you.
Is that true? Ma'am, I'm going to find the probable cause to go forward with the case. What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
I don't think she reads English, Your Honor.
Okay.
If you want me to ask her, she knows, is that her signature?
Te firmó diciendo que no vas a manejar. Sí.
Es mi juramento.
It's my swearing. My affidavit.
I want to express my deepest disappointment
Molestia más profunda.
and we ordered you not to drive and you promised us you would not drive, and now you picked up another DWI.
Otro caso de manejo ebrio.
Which I've already spoke with the Supreme. We're gonna see what we need to work with.
I don't know if I'm going to take anything today, Marcos.
She has been in custody for 2 days longer. I understand.
It screams to me that there are issues, and the last thing I want is to have her.
This part is intense. The judge is basically saying, if I let you out, someone might die. That's a heavy responsibility on the court. Imagine being the person making that call. Freedom versus public safety. If you were the judge here, would you grant a bond or keep her locked up? Drop your opinion below.
She was assaulted outside of the club. The fire department got there before the officers. They saw her in the passenger seat with a bloody face. And her arm was injured as well. I've already spoke with the station.
I don't remember. All I know that there was enough PC to go forward. There's an affidavit. She promised us she's not going to drive.
I understand. There's also a question on the second one as to whether she was operating or not. There's 3 people in the vehicle. And again, all of this we're going to try to flush out with the evidence.
Sure.
That's where I was going to try to get her a bond.
I am going to set a bond, but I'm going to tell you now, because she drove in violation of the affidavit, I'm going to make it a high bond.
I understand.
You know, I'm setting both of your bonds at $15,000.
She does have an ISO. In light of that fact,
She does have an ISOL.
we just found out this morning, Your Honor.
Now have an immigration detainer.
De detención de inmigración.
Do you realize what this means?
¿Usted se da cuenta de lo que esto significa?
Who do you have here that depends on you?
Que depende de usted.
Do you have any,
Los hijos.
My two sons.
how old are they?
¿Qué edad tienen ellos?
La niña 2 años va a cumplir el 20 de octubre y mi niño va a cumplir 6 años el 23 de diciembre.
October, my daughter will be 2 years old, and my boy in December will be 6 years old, I believe. 6 años, Jim?
I was going to suggest, in the event that you wanted to work something out, that I was wanting to do a TRAS to see how best to go forward. Now with an immigration detainer, that's just, there's no, let me ask you this. Do you think that you'll be able to get her an immigration bond? Do you want to try?
She already has an immigration attorney. There may be a chance.
Pueda que haya una oportunidad.
Perhaps.
She's only been in the country 3 years.
Solo está en el país por 3 años.
I don't know.
If she were to keep both cases open, pay the bond here, and go to immigration, with the DWI, I don't anticipate them giving her a bond. She'd be a danger to the community.
Pues pensando que
Can we try or no?
We can always try, but she would rather, she's not going to be able to pay those bonds in an immigration fund. And a lot of the fact that the first DWI is pretty weak. We're going to resolve both cases, just been one fully in one. Then have her subject to immigration, and then her immigration, she's going to try to get along with
Another person then try to get a bond?
One, she's over there. Yes, because she goes over there to DWI, she's not.
Porque si vaya con doctor de menores, no le van a dar chance. Yo entiendo eso.
That line, one mistake can literally cost you your entire life. It hits hard, doesn't it? This is more than just a courtroom lecture. It's a reality check. How many times do you think people underestimate the consequences of one bad decision? Share your thoughts. Could education prevent cases like this?
Like I said, I'm going to find that there's probable cause. I'm ordering you, if you get out on one ankle, to put a GPS monitor and not to be out in the middle of the night. You will be given a 9 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew. On your other ankle, you will get a scram monitor, so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. Again, I'm ordering you not to drive, but like we've said, there's an immigration detainer, so the likelihood of you getting out is probably pretty slim. Regardless, I'm going to set both bonds, or I'll set the new bond at $15,000.
And what, Your Honor?
$15,000.
Su caso nuevo.
15,000.
Excuse me.
Yeah, 15,001. And I'm going to do the other one as well, 15,001 as well. You want to set off a week, 2 weeks? What do you want to do? I don't know if I'm prepared to do something today.
Can I run another court, handle some other stuff, and then I'll talk.
Take your time. I mean, I'm never going to say no. I guess we'll talk.
Thank you.
For sure. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Woods. Trevion Woods. Mr. Woods, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Are we making the cause number for this?
2533 007s.
Okay. Officers observed the defendant walking in the middle of the street when a sidewalk was available next to him. And the officers asked the defendant for his Texas driver's license.
Again?
Yes, Your Honor.
Jaywalking?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again?
The officers discovered a warrant out for the defendant's arrest out of McLennan County for aggravated sexual assault of a child. And the officers detained the defendant and discovered a gun and 6 grams of marijuana.
Hold on. So what, walking while
was walking in the middle of
All black again? Again, jaywalking? Where?
Let me read the officer where.
So like you say pursuant to a warrant.
They didn't know that. I mean, it just, unless the officer knew him, I mean.
Yes, Your Honor. The DMs just says the officer observed the defendant not walking or walking in the middle of the
So, dude, you gotta be careful in this life, man. You know? Just do the right thing. It's not hard, man. All right, I'm gonna find no probable cause, Mr. Woods. You gotta be careful, man. You know? So is he on bond currently for the other case now as well, or no? You know what? Doesn't even matter. Just be careful in this life. You have but one life. How old are you? You're 24. What are you doing now? Working, school? Good. Get your education. The more you educate yourself, the higher you're going to rise up in life. It correlates with money too. The higher education you got, the more money you can make in life, the better you are. Off. That's the rub. That's what you got to do. All right? Okay, man. Hang tight for me, okay?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hi.
I am approaching on Ronald Smith.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, great.
Yes.
So I don't know why we had you not signed on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I know I was talking to my client. So I submitted I don't want you to think it was last minute. The motion to sub was submitted in, okay. Yeah, in the PTI packet that it wasn't submitted last minute either. That was done last minute with the previous sheet. Okay.
Hey, don't worry.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
How long do you want?
Oh, just till the 30th. He's supposed to finish his anger management class on the 25th. And so if we just do the reset to the 30th, that works for us. Okay.
He doesn't have it done, he's gonna be here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay, you're okay. Miss Sexton.
Yes.
Mr. Smith wants to talk with you. Do you want to talk with me?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you?
I just want to thoughts for my before shoot this whole time.
You don't have to. I love the tenacity. I love the chutzpah, which you will, but channel that in a great way. Because if you do, the sky's the limit. Really.
This would have been over and done had I just came and approached you in a correct way instead of just being angry.
You know, let me tell you a story. I got pulled over a while back. The officer came to me. He was so aggressive. Why did you run that red light? What's wrong with you? So I said, you know what? I know I stopped. I swear I stopped. But the officer came at me like crazy. And I said, you know, I'm sorry. I was an idiot. Just, I'll do better next time. You know what he did? He let me go. So sometimes when you tuck your tail, you get more. You get more with honey than you do with vinegar, right? And it's always when you're with a person in power, especially with a person that has the power of arrest, you buck up to them, it's over. You're always going to lose. Just, that's what you do. It's called maturity as well, you know?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Smith. Ready?
You look great.
We have Rudy Ochoa here.
Mr. Ochoa, come up.
Council for reset.
Mr. Ochoa, you're on bond for DWI. You've not picked up a new case. You picked up an interference with the duties of public service. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Mr. On October 11th, 2024, officers responded to a call regarding sexual assault of a juvenile at an apartment in Harris County, Texas. Officers made contact with a family member and went upstairs to detain the defendant. or investigation. The defendant refused to cooperate with verbal commands, tried to take control of the situation, tried to stall officers, and stated he did not need to be detained because he did not do anything. The officer physically escorted the defendant out the front door, during which the defendant argued with other family members, refused to cooperate, and actively pulled away from the officer.
So, what was the result of the investigation? What happened? Was he the suspect in the sexual assault?
Your Honor, let me read the DIMS. I don't believe we have that
You may.
information.
I asked before I approached and there was nothing in the notes.
There's no other information. They were
Is he,
investigating the
when he
ordinance.
cooperated, obviously when they had him in cuffs, he went and answered whatever questions.
Obviously not.
He was pulling away.
We're saying,
No, after he was already, whatever they needed a question.
I asked you one thing. Actually, two things. You've not picked up a new case. Mr. Ochoa, I'm sorry, but I'm going to revoke your bond. Goes with you. I will keep the first bond it is. He's on bond on that first case. I'm just going to revoke the old one and I'll put it at 5,002. And then I guess just talk to me in a day or so if he's not able to make bond, and then we'll.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for the DWI that I guess we're still waiting to see some videos.
Okay. So he will auto-populate on tomorrow's docket.
Okay.
So if you want a different date, we can give you a different date. Or if he bonds out, which I'm assuming he's going to, they're going to give him a 7-day setting. And if he's unable to bond out, just come talk to me tomorrow and then we can work something. If he does bond out, he's going to get a 7-day setting and then Victoria know, and then you guys can have whatever date. I'm not going to modify any of the conditions. We'll just stay as is.
Okay.
Okay.